somebody touching my spaghetti. 90% of the world are idiots. Half of them are morons. We are the 10%. This is a podcast of one, and I'm your host, Spaghet, Otaku. Now I'm going to address the meme real quick. I was just messing around. I was just watching that meme, and I thought it was so funny. It's just such a funny meme. I thought it would be funny to do the whole thing, come in and do the thing. I had a bowl prepared, but the camera angle didn't accept the bowl in the angle, so it would have been funny. But, I did the meme. It's funny. It adds to the character of the podcast, I guess, if that means anything. Anyway, let's go over the topics for this week. First off, we have the Amazon Echo review. Second off, we have desire to sharpen editing skills. And third off, we have Abstract Syntax Adventures Book 1, which is an idea. So, first off, games I'm enjoying this week. I've been playing some TF2. I'm trying to get better at Spy, I'm trying to just really know what I'm doing, but I don't. So, the other game I've enjoyed this week is working, because that's fucking all I did. All I did was work. I worked, the only day I had off was Sunday, and Sunday was New Year's Eve, and Thursday. That's 2 days off a week. Next week I have 2 days off as well. Monday and Friday, but that might change. I might have to change Tuesday and Friday and Monday, but it doesn't fucking matter. Point is, it's really cold in here. But yeah, other games, what else did I enjoy? I don't know, I really haven't been playing much games except TF2. Like, that's pretty much all I played this week. I'm trying to think what else I played. I played some Overwatch in a stream once, but, who cares? So I guess I'm going to move on to the Amazon Echo review. What am I thinking? I did a whole review on this thing. I'm a moron! I guess I have to stick to my guns now. Alright, this is the Amazon Echo. You can watch my video on it to get more in-depth about it. But I guess this is better, more like after a couple days having it, basically a week. It's really convenient because I could tell it to, I could tell Alexa to wake me up at a certain time, whatever time I need to wake up, and then I could have it set to a playlist. I could have it set to a song, an artist, or a genre, or even anything on Spotify, pretty much, which is cool. You could also ask it for memes on Spotify that are on. If it's a meme song and it's on Spotify, you can ask it for it. Like the other day, like yesterday, or today actually, this morning, we made it play like a Soviet anthem meme or some shit. Not the Soviet anthem, but I think it's like from a game, like a fucking Russian style like Soviet game. And I don't know what it was, but it was pretty funny that it knew it, and it was able to play it. We were laughing. We were just, me and my friend Greg, who was over today, we were just laughing. Also known as Admiral Y11. He's known as, I always call him Greg because it's his real fucking name. But, like, he's known as Admiral, or Admiral Y11 online. But, in the show, Abstract Reviews, he plays the character Greg, which is named after himself. It's styled after himself, I guess, kind of. Only he wasn't actually captured by Nazis in real life, like in the first episode. Or maybe he was. Probably not, though. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So the Amazon Echo is a fantastic product. It really it depends on your situation. If you have, like, smart devices all over your fucking room or house, you need one of these things. It's so convenient. Just like, let's say you're laying down in bed, and you got to get up. You just say, hey, Alexa, turn on the lights. And you get up, and you go do whatever you have to do and go back to bed. And you can tell it's turn off the lights. It's so convenient. That's basically what I do. I mean, I like it for media consumption. It also is good for media consumption. I hook it up to my computer via a fucking cable and like a aux cord. I'm sorry, it's freezing in here. Oh my god, the fucking temperature in here is like none. It's zero. There is no temperature. That's how cold it is. It made no sense, but that's how cold it is. Yeah, so I use it for like controlling playback on Spotify, which is really nice. It's convenient. I could just tell it what next or previous or pause or play. And I don't have to have a button on my computer or my keyboard to do it, or my mouse, which is more, it would be better if it was on my mouse, and then after that, it's the best way to do is to control it with my voice. The second best way is with my mouse. The third best is with the keyboard. Because the keyboard you'd have to go and, like, it's mostly for when I'm playing a game. I'd have to take my hand off the mouse to control the media on my keyboard. But on my mouse, I hit the buttons. But now I have access to more weapons on my hotbar in TF2. Which is nice, because I have 4 buttons that I can use, and all 4 of them are using TF2. I think the engineer has a 5th weapon, and it's just to destroy the buildings, which you don't need to use that often. So, that's good. Anyway, I think that's about it for the Amazon Echo review. It's a pretty good product. I reviewed it more in depth on my YouTube channel. Last video I put out should have been that. So go check that out if you want. You don't have to. It's up to you. Now on to desire to sharpen editing skills. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. Okay, so I really want to be more involved in editing things on my channel. I don't want to just like put out these lazy videos. Really, I want to put out more stream highlights and more memes. You know, like it was fun editing the Shia LaBeouf video that I did a couple years ago. The "Don't Let Your Memes Be Memes," which is a fantastically hilarious video in its own right. I think I did a pretty good job with that. It's pretty funny. It's, you know, a little silly video. And stuff like that is fun, you know. Like just editing memes, kind of like a sentence mixing and stuff. It's challenging, but it's fun, you know. It's a fun little project. I want to do more stuff like that, just more involved editing. Maybe I should just like record Let's Plays or something. But that's the thing is, I just don't follow through with things. Maybe I can make TF2 commentary videos. I don't fucking know. I just want more editing in my life, you know. Like, I like streaming, but maybe I should just record stuff. I should record the lines for fucking abstract review so I can edit in the next episode. But, you know, the editing for that just takes a while. And I get bored of it. I need to, like, make myself want to edit. I want to make it, like, a thing that I know to do and I'm good at it and I'm quick and I'm fast. I just want to be, like, editing things, you know. I want to be an editor kind of person. I just want to learn more techniques. I want to learn more like styles and how to do things the right way. I just want to be more involved in the process, you know, of editing. You know what I mean? Because I don't. Where the fuck did my mouse go? Alright. Okay. Sorry, I'm closing windows. Anyway. That's pretty much it, I guess. Other entertainment, huh? I really haven't been doing anything but playing TF2 and working and writing. I guess I listen to music. I can't tell you. Oh no, I watched The Big Lebowski. That's right, my favorite movie. That's not even like entertainment at that point. It's just an experience. I guess it is entertainment. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know how I forget the fact that I watched my favorite movie, The Big Lebowski. I watched it last night, or not last night. I keep saying last night today, and it was not last night. It was Thursday night. Fucking hilarious movie. It's just so funny. You need to watch it. It's one of the funniest movies I've seen in a while. It takes the right amount of mindset to go into it, like I guess for some people, but I think it's fantastic. It's so funny. I laugh at it like so often. I look up clips every once in a while. I'm just like, yeah, I just laugh. Like my favorite little scene, like a smaller scene. I guess favorite little lines of dialogue is I'll just show you the scene. It's just a funny scene. Here we go. Alright. Sources, screen capture, bam. Alright, I don't know why it's not. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to do it this way. This is my favorite scene, one of my favorite little lines.
Fuck it.
Where you going, dude?
Going home, Donnie.
Phone's ringing, dude.
Thank you, Donnie.
This is so fucking dumb. It's just so funny to me because it's just like, thank you, Donnie. He's like so upset because like it's just a fucking hilarious scene. It's in context, it's way funnier. It's just like I don't want to spoil the movie, but it's funny on its own right. It's just the way he says, "Thank you, Donnie." it's funny. It's a real funny scene, and I recommend checking out that movie. It's at least that's. I guess just check out the movie. Yeah. I've watched it like 3 times now. And it's never gotten old. Anyway, I've watched that clip like 4 or 5 times this day. There's a wire on top of my screen. Anyway, so let's get into. I think that's pretty much it for media I've watched this week or consumed. I guess other than that, videos on like news and stuff. You guys don't want to hear about the news. You already know about the news. My opinion on it I watched countless videos on the Logan Paul fiasco of him disrespecting the Japanese people. Basically the country, I guess. Its rules and customs. He made an ass of himself in Japan. And, that's just stupid. Whether the fucking video of him is real or fake, whether it's really him, whether he really is found, whether he really did find a dead body in the suicide force or whatever, it's still insensitive as fuck. He has no brain, or he has a lot of brain and knows that he can do whatever he wants, and it'll make controversy to make him look better. But yeah, that's about it. I did watch like a clip of the video, and it's fucked up. He's laughing in the face of a dead person, supposedly. And that is inexcusable. That's just, especially someone who died in that way. Don't be laughing at a real dead person. That's fucked up. Anyway, Abstract Syntax Adventures Book 1. What does that mean? Alright, so I'm writing a book about the Abstract Syntax universe, and there's all this stuff going on in the universe. The idea is that basically I was originally going to go with Cyrus and Saturn as the idea, but I think I want to hold off on that, mostly because I'm working in a supermarket, right? And I want to portray something like a comedy that can ensue in that environment. And I also want to tell this story about like user ghosts and users and aces and all the crazy stuff that happens in the ASU. I just want to tell this interesting story while being funny about like this setting, because like while I'm working there, so if I do Cyrus and Saturn first, by the time I'm done with that book or that series, I'm gonna call each series a book, because it's basically a book. It's a web book. It's like a web comic, but it's in a book form. There's gonna be illustrations as well. Isn't there another word for that? I keep thinking there is, but I don't think there is. Anyway, so it's gonna be like each book is a different section, and it takes place in a different section of time. They're gonna go kind of like real time ish. So like it takes place in 2018, the first book, because that's what year it is right now. I don't know, I'm out of breath for some fucking reason. Anyway, so I was originally gonna go with the Cyrus and Saturn story, which is about two kids in college, and they fight monsters and stuff. But I decided that it would make more sense to have that later on, because then Spaghet would be older than the two characters in the book, which I thought would have a nice dynamic of having Spaghet, an older character that knows more about this universe, and just teaching them the ways of like the abstract syntax universe and how to use their powers and shit. So I think that's an interesting story to tell, and I think it's interesting if Spaghet learns this stuff in book 1 and then in book 2 he teaches it. So, interesting stuff. So what is book 1 going to be about? Well, I've come up with a few characters, and I guess I shouldn't really talk too much about it. I don't really feel like it right now, but I just found out. I just fucking wrote up some characters, and they've been sitting around for a while. I've revived some of the revised some of the what's it called about it? I'm so tired right now. I've just been working hard all day. Putting bananas on a shelf. It's not even really a shelf. It's kind of a display. Anyway, yes, like I revised some of the character descriptions to better fit the new idea of the story. Originally, I was going to have it take place in California, but obviously Spaghet doesn't live there. So I wanted Spaghet to be involved, so I moved it to where he's located. In the ASU, it's in the universe of the show. It's a fictional city called Comchester. I looked into it and found a name that was not taken by anything, actually a place, because then people would visit the actual place and be stupid. So it takes place in that area, the area that Spaghet lives in the show, in abstract reviews, So, what is there to say? So it's basically takes place in a supermarket. That's the main setting, I guess. The setting that they go to a lot. And that's where Spaghet meets the characters, and the characters introduce him to this stuff, and he has to save it from something. I don't know yet. All I know is that it's going to be an interesting story, and I think I'm going to have a lot of fun writing it. So that's pretty much it. Other than that, projects I'm working on is, as I said, the editing kind of stuff. Streaming. I'm streaming more nowadays. It's hard to stream when you have a job, because you're always like done with it and tired. Because it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm always at the end of my shift. I'm just like, oh god, I'm gonna fall asleep. But you know, I need to fix my sleep schedule, make myself less tired. I'm always tired. There has to be something wrong where I'm not always awake. Like, there has to be some way to make it so I'm not like always tired. It's not like, it's like a weird thing. It's like, I don't know. It's hard to describe it exactly the right way. I mean, I think I am describing it the way, but no matter who doctor I talk to, they say no. So let me try that again. No matter what doctor I talk to, they always say like, "Oh, you just got to exercise more." I'm like, "Yeah, well, you know, I try that, but it's only it's like a quick fix. If I exercise, I'm like awake for a little bit, and then it wears off. You know, I don't know. I'll figure it out one day, hopefully. Hopefully, I won't be a tired man all the time. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'll see you guys next time. This has been a podcast of one. If you liked this video, give it a like. If you didn't like the video, fuck off. I'm just kidding. You could dislike it. I don't give a shit. If you want to comment and tell me what you think of my stupid meme at the beginning, go ahead. I'm gonna edit that in. Fuck. I don't feel like doing anything right now. If I don't upload it now, I'm gonna upload it. I'm never gonna upload it. All right. Anyway, so that's about it. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go do other things. You know, work on this book. Maybe I'll find something to edit. I don't know. So nothing's been happening really eventful in my streams recently. So, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. So I'll see you guys next time. If you like this video, you know I already said the shit. But you know, hey, have fun in life. Don't let life bring you down. Because everybody is a clown. That was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever said out of my mouth. Goodbye.